day to everyone. I am Mark Louis Soro of PSPM1G and a student of Cavite State University Imus Campus. I am here in front of you all to share my advocacy titled Every Person Deserves the Same Rights and Opportunities Regardless of Gender. Have you ever experienced to bullied or discriminating by others because of your gender identity and sexuality? Don't worry, you're not alone. Just like you, I'm also bullied because of my gender, because being a trans woman and part of LGBTQA+ is not easy, especially for young people who even their own families refuse them because they're gay, lesbian, or bisexual, and so on. As a transgender woman, I am here in front of you to say that we need to be aware in the reality and accept and respect the people who are part of the LGBT community. Because just like ordinary people, we are also hurt when you call us plague or there is no place in the world, and even saying that God did not make gay people, and other things you call us when you see us walking on the road or in public places. Just like you, men or women, we were part of the LGBTQA+, deserve to be respected and accepted in the world because we are also same people and made by God. Equality and diversity are essential components of health and social care. Good equality and diversity practices make sure that the services provided to people are fair and accessible to everyone. They ensure that people are treated as equals, that people get the dignity and respect they deserve, and that their differences are celebrated. This is particularly important for adults in need who, because of the disability, illness, or their age, are unable to care of themselves and keep themselves from harm. There has been progress over the past 20 years in the legal landscape and in evolution of social opinions and attitudes related to an individual's sexuality, gender identity, and gender expression. However, members of the LGBT community still suffer pernicious and blatant gender bias in all areas of public and private life, including housing, employment, opportunities in academic settings, in the ability to buy goods and services, and in the opportunities to participate meaningfully in our society's decision-making processes. The purpose of this advocacy is to support the claim that gender equality should be done within a queer, feminist, and intersectional framework. That's why I did this advocacy, because in our time now, when do we need it? Many of the young people who are part of the LGBTQA+ community are dying because of the bullying of people from time to time. So for those who still don't accept us, please change your mindsets. Because like you, we also want to live peacefully, freely, and without hearing anything that discriminates against us. Because even we are not real women and men. And like you, we also want to be truly loved and no cheating or showing off because there are many people who love us just because of our money. Just like as members of LGBT community also, what you can do as women and men, we can do it too. You don't just let us speak and show what we are capable of. We are not just like plagues in society. We are also have place in the world if possible. And if you will allow us, LGBTQA+ parts to lead the country, you will see that we are just not like the LGBTQ members. We can also lead the country more than you can do. The issue of gender equality pertains to much greater concern. Don't trivialize it by dragging it down to address your personal discomfort. You can't entitle yourself for special treatment by claiming to be a weaker sex if you want to establish equality among the two genders, and it is not telling women to be like men or to edge out men. It is telling women and men to expand their social space so they can really take on the roles according to their individual capacities, not on the basis of sex. It is not pitting women against men. It is making women and men actualize their true roles. I also did this advocacy for the school that don't allow students to wear the uniforms they want. It does not detract from the beauty of the school to see LGBTQA+ members wearing the uniforms they want to wear. because it will not affect their studies, and every school should teach children to respect their classmates who are members of LGBTQA+. And for students who discriminate against their fellow students, there should be appropriate punishment for them. And for the teachers, they should comfort the students who are experiencing judgment, because the children can be depressed and they can handle the judgment of people and they can commit suicide. And for the parents who do not accept their children because it is member of the LGBTQA+, should not we as parents serve as their first supporters in whatever decision they make in life. As parents, should let's accept our children, whatever gender they want to be, because parents only serve to guide their children, not to decide what gender you want for them when they grow up. That's why many young people are afraid to admit it to their parents for what they are, because they think that like others, they might be beaten. So they prepare to hide it, and for them, it's very painful because their own parents don't accept them. So sometimes we can't blame them if they turn away from you, because you, their parents, don't fully accept them. So sometimes they only take it out or show it to their friends what they really are. And I believe even that if God did not do anything, people like us, we still deserve to experience the marriage that everyone desires. So like other countries, same-sex marriage should be implemented in the country, because for us, even if we are not real women and men, and if we will marry our same gender, we still deserve to experience that. Also, there are some laws that will be implemented about equality, just like the Equality Act of 2010. It says here that legislation provides protection against discrimination for people who possesses one or more of the nine specific protected characteristics. The protected characteristics are age, disability, gender reassignment, marriage and civil partnership, pregnancy and maternity, race, religion or belief, sex and sexual orientation. To discriminate against any of these characteristics is a breach of the law. And the second law is the Human Rights Act of 1998. It says here that legislation outlines the basic human rights and principles of equality. The FRIDA acronym helps you to remember what is covered by the Act. F stands for fairness, R for respect, E for equality, D for dignity, and A for autonomy. Those are just some of the laws that say you have to respect us, too. And even if there is no law, we still deserve to be respected and treated right. And for men who hate to have relationship on gays, transgender, or lesbian, or fellow men, I just want to say that loving a member of LGBTQA+ member like us does not diminish your manhood. Again, I am using my platform and make this advocacy to make everyone aware that the LGBTQA+ community deserves to be respected and loved truly. And for my fellow members of LGBTQA community, even if you are gay, lesbian, transgender, or whatever you are, don't be afraid to show what you are or your true colors. Because just like you, I also experience what you experience. Even if it's very difficult, but don't give up. And because your feelings are just a test in life, the time will come when the members of LGBTQ+ will dominate and shine in this world. And always remember that fighting for gender equality is not a responsibility for women only. The society should be held accountable for it. To it does not matter of job or race or height. Every individual deserves to be treated well and treated right. Again, I am Mark Louie Inesoro of PSBM 1G. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have learned something about my advocacy. Thank you.